Sup, my name is Ryu for the Council Network, and this has been a very long overdue episode review of Marvel's Daredevil Season 2 on Netflix, Episode 12, The Dark at the End of the Tunnel. So let me quickly say why it took so long. Mainly because I got sidetracked and I got sick, so that's part of the reason. So, how do you do a superhero budget show correctly? You hand it to Netflix. And you keep it away from Felicity and friends, and then you're good. Honestly, this episode is god freaking damn fantastic. Outside of the whole Elektra side story being this kind of doesn't fully pay off, I guess is the way to put it. Everyone's had time to watch this season. It doesn't fully pay off, and it will lead into season 3, and that's okay. At least in my opinion, that's okay. But we get Elektra backstory with Stick. I feel Stick is one of the best characters on this show. Going back and rewatching this to do the review, honestly, he's kind of just there sometimes, but his presence as a character, you feel it. You know, he's pretty much like I guess if we're like Captain Lance on Arrow, or James Gordon, but differently, obviously, because he fucking taught Daredevil, and we get this really like crazy few minutes of Elektra trying to kill him, and then the Hand takes him. I think the Hand's also going to tie into the Defenders, and I think that's why like each piece that is going to be coming, especially with I would say Iron Fist would probably put it a little bit more. They haven't announced anything for the Defenders outside of just pretty much, hey, it's coming after Iron Fist. It's kind of one of those things, but obviously the boat that Punisher is led to believe that he's dead on. The back half of the episode, we find out he's still alive and he's kicking, and he saves Karen. Karen has a great piece in this entire episode. Foggy's not too much in this episode, but for what he is, it's leading him a different pathway, and each piece of the this part of the end of the season is leading to what will be an amazing season 3, and there will be a bonus video probably with Mikey talking about this stuff, because there's a lot to really cover for season 3. There's a lot to talk about what they can do. I like how Foggy was the one to say, Matt, listen, it's not magic you're looking for. They're fucking using sewer lids to disappear. There's these underground tunnels that basically my grandfather and whatnot used to use, and then that's where it leads into the Hand. I like how Karen has basically said, okay, I'm not a lawyer's assistant anymore, I am a freaking news reporter, and she's developed very well into that, and I like what they're doing with it, because it's not a direct adaptation of, I can't even speak right, it's not a direct copy of the comic book Born Again, but I feel season 3 is going to be leading into Born Again, because we're seeing all those like story elements, all the pieces coming together very closely, very carefully, very maniacally during this entire season. So, a lot of great action scenes. Loving the action scenes. I can't remember the actor's name, but he voices Dog Pound on Ninja Turtles. Well, Razar now. He's in a lot of things. He was also on The Flash. So I think he's still the only actor, the Colonel. He's the only actor to appear on The Flash, Ninja Turtles, and fucking something in Marvel. And it's crazy. But honestly, he's amazing, and his presence in this episode as like pretty much the villain is great, but he meets his end. Thank you, Punisher, for being such a badass. Also, Punisher spin-off announced, mad hyped. I'm probably going to talk about that when we do the Flash crossover, the Daredevil bonus video. And that scene with Stick, when they're actually putting those like sticks, no pun intended, into his fingers, god damn, that was cringy. That was just made me want to vomit when I saw it. Punisher crashing the car to save Karen. Obviously you think it's something completely else. It gets her out of the thread of things. And I can say without a doubt now, I'm actually liking Elektra's character. Like, all the backstory set up for Elektra, I wish would have been earlier in the season. I really do. Not enough Punisher towards the end. Like, if it was a better mixture of both of them, I think I would have been enjoying it that much more per each episode. But I understand, because, direction wise, some people may not, get that whole direction, that they went the other route and just said, we're going to do this a little bit different. You're going to have the first half and you're going to have the second half. And the first half was a lot of Punisher. And that's all good, but it's kind of one of those things you're just like, well, he deserves his own shit. Seeing him become human, like his journey No, he's a One Direction character, but seeing him on this like journey where Karen's like, you know, you don't have to torture the fuck out of this guy, and can we talk about Nobu? Like, my God, someone's bothering, someone's borrowing. There we go. Can't even speak right now. Someone's borrowing the Lazarus Pit from Arrow season 3. I'm okay with it. They're bringing guys back, and I think that may play out in the MCU a little bit. I can't really say, but fantastic episode. 9.5 out of 10 from me, and we just have one more episode to review, and that will go up tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy it, make sure to subscribe for more. Lots of backlog videos are going to finally start rolling out over the weekends, and I will see you on the next video.